Hi, it's Palest Blue here, but you guys can call me Harry. And today we got a bit of domination on Hanoi. You may have seen me in the past using some of the more powerful guns in the game. I've got quite a lot of gameplays with the FAMAS and the 74U and the Commando and the AUG, you know, all these very, very good guns. But today I'm using something a little different, something that I don't think I've had in one of my gameplays before, which is a shotgun. And shotguns bring a very different dynamic to the game. They can be sort of your best friend and your worst enemy. They can, you know, the hand can feed you and you know, it can strangle you as well. So learning how to use shotguns is quite important because they're a lot of fun, and you know you can get a lot out of a shotgun. But first, you've really got to learn how to use it, and you know it can misuse of shotguns can lead to frustrating situations. But using them well can lead to very rewarding situations. So I'm going to talk about some of the tips that I use with shotguns. Something that you'll observe a lot during this game is the game telling me that I have no tactical grenades left. And I think this highlights just how important tactical grenades and grenades in general are when you're trying to use a shotgun effectively. They are, you know, the real issue with shotguns is that they have finite range, whereas every other gun in this game has infinite range. It can shoot over an infinite distance and do some damage. Shotguns, at a certain range, they will just stop working. And you need to overcome that if you're planning to do well with shotguns. I mean, you'll see here that I back out of these gunfights because I think they're out of range. I'm not going to kill them and I'd die otherwise. So tactical grenades are one really good way of being able to bridge that distance. I mean, jumping, as you see me do there, is another one. But tactical grenades, excellent. I would recommend, as always, concussion grenades, because flashbangs I find are a little bit less reliable, and they take quite a long time to throw. I mean, I think it's like 0.7 seconds altogether, or you know, it's around a second for them to you know, release those. Whereas concussion, it's about, you know, a third of a second. And when you're up, you know, in close combat areas, that's really decisive. If you're taking a long time to pull out your tactical grenade, then you're going to find yourself racking up deaths. I mean, I die already sometimes pulling out concussion grenades, and that's only with a lapse of, as I say, a third of a second. And you can see where shotgun range, you know, really doesn't help me there. Well, it gets me one kill, but you know, and you know, it's excellent at that range. But when I was capping that flag, it got me the first kill, but it really just wasn't there for the second kill. Or something like the 74U, or I'd say most submachine guns would have reliably got me both of those kills there. So cutting down range, one good way to do this is to throw tactical grenades. Something you want to bear in mind when you're throwing tactical grenades is if you're going to peep around a corner to throw them, you want to just make it a peep. Don't linger around a corner and sort of really aim your tactical grenade. Remember that flashes have a radius of about 20 meters and concussions of about 12 meters. So use that to your advantage and just sort of quickly peep around the corner and chuck it. Then you can either choose to, you know, run around the corner and jump to close that distance quickly, sort of a bit like that. But sometimes, you know, you won't even be able to reach them by jumping. So in those situations, you probably just want to back off. There's, you know, you can pull out your pistol, but as you'll see, you know, at times in this game it can save you, it can be great. But other times it can get killed, and I do die because I run out of shotgun ammo, and then I'm left with my pistol, which just doesn't do the job sometimes, just because, you know, the semi-automatic nature of the pistol, really. But in these areas where you're close quarters, you know, you can use a shotgun. You can even use a shotgun outside if you've got the UAV and the knowledge of enemy positions. And you know, preparation, as always, is important. But the shotgun's one of its great advantages is that if you are unprepared for a gunfight, as sometimes I am in this game, and you'll see, you know, its quick killing time really helps me. But going back to the pistol, this is where it's really good there. You see, just popping off a few shots, getting two people who would otherwise been out of range, and then straight back to shotgun when I'm back in range. You can see me manipulating the range of my gunfights, making it so that the people who shoot me, if they're going to shoot me, they can only be inside the range of my shotgun, where basically I have, you know, inside those ranges, so the shotgun is the best gun in the game. See me pre-aiming with the, you know, the stakeout. And in this game, it's a bit unlike other Call of Duties where shotgun spread, the spread of the pellet was actually larger if you went down the sights as if you fired it from the hip, especially if you didn't have steady aim. But in this game, I think with pretty much every shotgun, maybe apart from the Spas 12, it's actually better to go down the sights with the shotgun. Obviously, you can't do that with the dual-wielded shotguns, but you can, I advise you do it, especially with the Olympia and the stakeout. You want to go down the sights as much as possible, and do this thing called pop shotting, which I mean you see me do it all the time in this game, which is like almost like quick scoping with your shotgun, just aiming in really quickly and popping off the shot, and then perhaps coming out the sight. Shotguns have a very quick sight up time, especially if you're using sleight of hand pro like I've got. You're going to get that quick reload, which you need in intense close-up gunfights, and you're going to get the quick sight up time for those pop shots, those really accurate shots. So those are good. That's good advice for the shotgun. Outside of the shotgun, as you can see, I've been trying to pick up secondary weapons that are actually primary weapons all the way through this match. And here I've got an AK-47, but earlier I used a 74U. Because these guns don't have the limited range, and you can see here, I actually don't see that guy coming out the window, but otherwise I'm probably not going to get that kill, and if I wanted to get him with my shotgun, I'd have to run after him, and that's never a good idea with a shotgun. In fact, just in general, chasing people is quite often bad news unless you've got a Blackbird up and you know that you can do that. But as I say, preparation is key, and this is my reward for doing well with a shotgun. It's chopper gunner, and here you see the host. Fails. Well, it migrates, but then obviously I have to 2 theatre mode clips, so just put those together there. Here we go, that's where I'm unprepared for this guy. I didn't realise he was going to rush around the corner like that, but the shotgun's a really quick kill time, just decimated him up close really. So you can see the problems that the shotgun presents when using domination, because often domination flags, well, sometimes they're out in the open, sometimes they're in tight places, but on Hanoi especially, they're out in the open. There are high advantage points all the way around, so you really want that UAV and that hopefully that counter UAV backup when using a shotgun. As I say, as I make reference to all the time, with shotgun you are you're nerfed in terms of range. Even there, I mean, look at that, I was quite close to him and it still didn't one shot. So you've really got to use your brain when you're using a shotgun. I've spoken to people who say they actually play better with shotguns just because it forces them to use their brain more, and that's what it comes down to when it's playing this game. It's all about using your brain. So the shotgun forces you to do that. You can't, you can, I guess, go running around with a shotgun, but I can't guarantee you'll be particularly successful with it. I mean, the shotguns in this game are unreliable enough. You want to, try to engage people from the back whenever possible. That's it though, guys. Thanks a lot for listening. Be back with another commentary soon. See you later.